a quick review so far. So far we have the wing. The wing is an airfoil. It's designed to obtain lift. Lift acts this way, upwards, when the plane is in this attitude. Lift is always perpendicular to the relative wind. The leading edge is the front of the wing. The front of the wing is the leading edge. The trailing edge is the back of the wing. The camber is the roundness of the top of the shape of the top of the wing and the bottom of the wing. You have upper camber and lower camber. Same thing back here in the tail. This has camber. This wing has camber on the bottom and on the top, and it generates lift. It generates negative lift, which faces downward, so it can hold up the engine in the air. The angle of attack is the angle between the chord line and the relative wind. And the chord line is an imaginary line drawn from a cross-section of an airfoil that goes from the leading edge to the trailing edge. It's an imaginary line just drawn in between there, so engineers can measure exactly what the angle of incidence or angle of attack is. The angle of attack again is the chord line and between the chord line and the relative wind. An angle of incidence is the angle of attack and between the angle of attack and longitudinal axis. So there's two different attacks. The more important one is angle of attack, because that's the one that's in relation to your flight path. Angle of incidence is important when you're trying to observe on the ground, maybe, how much natural angle of attack the wings have without manipulating the elevator. You know, they might go up a little bit compared to the longitudinal axis. And you might say, wow, that plane has a little bit more angle of incidence at the wingtip than at the wing root. You might have more angle of incidence, you know, along the wing. It's just for observing, getting to know your plane, basically. And that's it for now.